I was talking with my manager yesterday, and there's one thing that they determined that, well, they can see first and foremost that my passion with what I'm currently doing is decreasing. And that's evident. Lord knows exactly what I love doing, and it's doing what I'm doing right now, talking to you, helping you, allowing God to use me to help you, and then also helping me as well in certain instances. Hosting He Said, She Said, finding out how to expand that, finding out what God wants to do to expand that, rather. Find out what the next direction of that is going to. That's what, if you want to light me up, let's talk about relationships. Let's talk about He Said, She Said. Let's talk about helping some people come to some sort of solution. And so we were talking about it from a professional development perspective of there has to be a removal of certain distractions in order for people to be able to get their job done. Namely myself. What is my main distraction when I'm trying to get some work done? Doing this right here. Swiping through my phone, looking down at my phone. If anyone knows me, knows I'm really working on that, looking at my phone. If I'm in conversation with someone, I tend to flip my phone upside down and I'll sit it off to the side because I don't want to look at it. But if you think about the original intention or the original use of a phone or purpose of a phone, it's to communicate. But what happens when we put something that has good intentions and we use it in a bad way? Something that's meant for communication can also stifle in-person communication. If we remove our distractions from our lives, we can get a lot of work done. If anyone sees something as a roadblock, that's why the Bible talks about seeking wise counsel. If we are able to see our own roadblocks or the roadblocks in front of others and help them, it's such a wonderful thing to be able to tell them, this is what you need to do to be able to get your job done. If I'm able to remove the distractions out of my life, how much more work will I be able to get done? How much more work will you be able to get done if you're able to identify those things? Or have somebody around you that can identify them for you. We got to work together on this. If we see that we're not progressing, we're not performing the best that we're supposed to be, or that we could be, or if we have one of our friends, we know that they're not living to their fullest potential, why not tell them? Why not be honest with them and just say, you know what? I know that this is not what you want to do right now. But my Uncle Nate says it best. Leave something better than you find it. What are we leaving, or what are we trying to leave that we haven't left in the manner in which we found it, or better than we find it? That's what we're supposed to be doing. In order for us to get to the next level, in order for us to learn the lesson or the reason, there's a reason always, or there's a lesson always in the reason behind the things that we do. So what are we doing to be able to ascend to that level of growth? We've got to remove these distractions. So let's move our distractions today.